Hello and welcome to the channel. This is my first video. Might be a bit sloppy, but I'm just going to go and tackle how you draw the One Piece art style by Eiichiro Oda. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, so first off I'm going to start with the eyes. The eyes are pretty simple. There's different ways you can draw them. Luffy's eyes are just circles, but you can just draw a circle, and then you have this takes up the top half of the eye line takes up around like 3/4, and then you just have a small little surface line and a big circle in the middle. Usopp's is literally just a circle, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Usopp. It's just a circle with a pupil and 3 eyelashes, and all the men's, from what I've seen, all the men's pupils are just black. They're fully filled in. So there's the circly eyes, and which is what we'll call them, and there's like other eyes, which is like Zoro, Sanji, and Shanks all have eyes that are. I'll just do a quick drawing. They're like a slant, then they're like a line going down. Obviously, you might want to put a bit more effort into this. Then they're just like a sort of straight line, and then you just put in like a pupil there, and then you just do that, right? You just make a little eyebrow. The eyebrows always kind of go a bit over the eyes, is from what I've seen. And then you draw a little eyelid there. So that's kind of a basic eye, or you can just do the circly ones. It depends what your eye shape is. And then the female eyes are, well, like that's Nami and Nico. Their eyes are an eyelid, and this is quite thick because of eyelashes. Then you've got a smaller line here, and the pupils are quite big. And the difference is these ones, you have the black bit, and then you have the iris, whatever you call it. And then this can be any color depending on your eye color. But it's not fully black like the men's ones. And then you got some eyelashes and an eyelid, and then you just have the eyebrow over it. And yeah, you might want to put a bit more effort into it. But that's basically a female eye. The noses are, so that's kind of the basic one here. It's just a sort of a diagonal line, and then a curve in, and then this bit is a bit like thick. And then yeah, you got this here, and that normally curves into the eyebrow like that. And if they're going face on, they're like from just face, like if the face is there, like flat forward, they're like a flat line and 2 diagonal lines. And then you got 2 little nostrils here, or they're like this. And then of Usopp's nose is a bit different. It's just like a big Pinocchio looking nose.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
The face shapes are, well, the main ones, I'm just gonna go with Luffy's. It's like a line, 2 straight lines, then like in the middle, it's 2 diagonal lines. And the ears, that's a bit exaggerated, but they don't stick to the face. They go out like that, like a Dumbo sort of ears. You can kind of look at different characters to get inspiration, but there you see here. And then yeah, the eyes are normally a bit like where the ear starts to separate from the face, normally starts around there. I suppose it's anywhere around this sort of area the eyes would be. And the eyebrows always kind of overlap the eyes, like that. So they're overlapping, and yeah, so just there. And then the mouth it's got a little shading under it. God, that's atrocious. Anyway, And then, well, that's Zoro's is kind of built different. He's got the chiseled face. If you have a chiseled face, I suppose you could draw his ears like that. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about the hair. It's kind of just like spikes, and well, Zora's is more like a little like that. So it's mainly just spikes from what I've seen. Like see like that. Just well, that was not it, but what I would do is I'd look at a character who kind of has similar hair to you and see what it's drawn like, and then draw it similar to that. Yeah, the female face shape is basically the same as the male. Well, there's not that much of a difference. It's just that straight lines, then like that, just like that. It's just two diagonal lines. It's not hard. It's just a little simple sort of drawing. So I hope that went into some detail. And now, just to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to draw Todoroki I'm going to do a little time lapse of Todoroki in that art style. So yeah, let's get into that.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. What if I fall? Well, what if you don't?
just on a side note, you're probably wondering why the speed art skipped a good bit. It's because, or just stopped. It's because my camera ran out of space. So here's the final review. I'll just do that instead.